How's it going? It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and let's take a look at Train Hey Sol Sista for the ukulele. So print that out off my website and we can follow through together. Details. I am using a low G for my 4th string, so I gotta point that out for you. All the details on what string I'm using, etc. are on my blog article titled Getting Started with Ukulele. Next detail, letter names of the right hand. P for the thumb, I for the first finger, M for the middle finger, A for your ring finger. I'm going to be referencing that as we go through the lesson. Also for strum direction, down is going to be written as like a little staple looking thing, and then up is like an arrow. So getting started with the tune, I'm placing the E over B, placing that chord first, and then lifting lightly up to get dead notes. Those are the X's in the tablature that you see. So the tune starts out with up, down, 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 just dead notes. So you have the chord placed, but you're not pressing down, so you get that's what those X's are in the tablature. They stand for dead notes. Then you press down on the chord and you start the strumming, which is so let me walk through that slow. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And I'm just using really my first finger, really light, kind of up over the fretboard here. That's pretty much the deal on the track. So that was E over B. Okay, then switching to B and following the same strumming pattern, right? Okay, now moving to C sharp minor. And then A. Okay, now the intro verse runs, and you can see that I've written a series of endings. Ending 1, ending 2, ending 4 are the same. Ending 3 and 5 are different. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is you're going to go from the top of the verse ending 1. Okay, then you see the double bar, double dot. That means you go back up to the top, E over B again. C sharp minor. Ending 2. Okay, so that's how that works. So we just went through endings 1 and ending 2. Now we go back up to the top of the verse. C sharp minor. Now we're on our 3rd time through, right? So you're going to skip endings 1, 2, and 4, and you're going to go straight to ending 3, which is A, and then B. So that is the main difference between endings 1, 2, and 4 and endings 3 and 5. Endings 3 and 5 breaks up the measure between A and B. Okay, so you would follow through those series of endings until you get to the 5th time. Now on your 5th ending, it's going to be the A. Now right at that point, there's no more endings for the intro verse, so you move on to the chorus, okay? And that's how that works. I know this might be new for some of you, but I'm definitely putting some details in here that are the way music is written. So after you've ran through your 5th ending, you're going to hit the chorus. Now, I've heard a lot of people saying that this is just a 4-chord song. Yes and no. Okay, yes and no. You could start the chorus with just a regular A, which I've seen most people do, but actually if you listen to the recording, it's an A add 9. Which is 1 note different from A. Here's A, and then And this is actually a melody note for the singer. Hey, soul sister, right at that point in the tune. So it kind of helps out to have that in the chord. Anyway, I gave you a time marker so you can follow along with the original recording. We're at 51 seconds into the tune, and that's when the first chorus hits. So just continue with that same strumming. Okay, then we have another series of endings. Ending 1 is going to be B. Okay, then we break up the last 2 beats of the measure with E over B. And I'm saying all down on those. It's pretty specific when you listen to the recording. Here, I'll run through the chorus for you slow. Ready, go. Right, ending 1. Ending 2. Third time. Fourth time. So we're going to go to ending 4, B chord. Tonight, or whatever it is that he says right there. So that ending 4 is, and then you're back up to the top. Okay, so not a difficult tune, but obviously a little bit of groove. If you ran it here at 96, I'll jump in on the verse for you, starting with E over B. Ready, go. Okay, so the counting on this is going to be, I mean, it's 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and without like boring the heck out of you, if you're interested in learning about the counting and stuff, I have a good lesson on 16th note subdivisions titled 16th note subdivisions ukulele. So check that out and it'll explain a lot about counting. Otherwise, just watch the video and learn and play. Let's see what else. On the subject of chords here, the C sharp minor can also be played as C sharp minor 7. It's the last chord diagram in the lower area. If you want, C sharp minor 7. Alright, kind of tricky to get to. And then you take your first finger off for C sharp minor 6. Actually, if you listen to the second verse where it starts to get a little bit more involved with production, it's definitely a cool little thing to put in there. Nice voicing. So staying away from just a regular C sharp minor, right? Putting the 7th in and then taking your first finger off, which makes it C sharp minor 6. Okay. Once again, I won't bore you with too much theory. Okay, and then let's finish up with 4 sets of pentatonic patterns for E major. Tunes in the key of E major. So I decided to make sure you had some single note stuff to play. I'm going to go ahead and walk through this just with I and M, alternating with the I and M. And the first pentatonic pattern is going to be here, 1st fret, 4th string. Right? 1, 4 on the 3rd string, 2, 4 on the 2nd, 2, 4 on the 1st, and then you walk right back down. Okay, next pattern up is going to be at the 4th fret, and the fingerings are going to be 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, and then you come back down. 6th fret, is the marker for the next pattern. It's going to be 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, and then back down. Okay, then the last pattern that really we only have room for. Technically, in pentatonic patterns, there are 5 complete patterns that fit the range. I only wrote 4 here for you. Last one is at the 9th fret. So here, and finger 2, 4, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, and then so the pentatonics will give you some melody options. Like if you wanted to, sometimes I'll play this with my friends and we'll do it like Roomba style. Right? And then just turn it into a big giant jam. And you know, to have some pentatonic patterns for playing the melody, if you want to start picking out the vocal line, these are definitely a good start to get you doing that. It's also important, if you're using a pick on this, you don't have to worry about any of this lettering. But if you are going to play finger style, you want to have that alternating going, right? You don't want to use the same finger over and over because it won't give you the speed that you need. Anyway, so a cool tune, not too difficult and fun to play. A lot of people like it, so that's important, right? And anyway, I hope that was cool. And if you have any questions, hit me up wherever you see my contact stuff. I'm teaching on Skype, Uvu, Yahoo Messenger, and Windows Live with webcam, so look me up, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.